Gaming laptops, contraptions specially designed for those who can't compromise on their gaming needs even while traveling. Asus has made a number of good ones in the past under its Republic of Gamers series, and this year we get the ROG GL552VW, which by gaming laptop standards is quite an affordable machine. Even its fully spec'd out model comes at less than Rs 95,000. I'm Sohil Nikam, you're watching the TechShout channel on YouTube, and this is a review of the Asus ROG GL552VW. This laptop bears a 15.6-inch Full HD display. Surprisingly, all the models, even the base one, run on the Intel Core i7 6700 HQ processor. What varies is the memory. The top-end variant will give you 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM, but there's even a cheaper option with 8 gigs of DDR4 RAM. Its 1TB hard drive can be paired with a 128GB SSD if you want. You get a 4GB GeForce GTX 950M or 960M GPU with this laptop. And quite surprisingly, there's even a DVD drive on board. Most importantly, Asus has given us expansion slots for adding M.2 SSD storage, a bigger hard drive, and of course more RAM. The GL552VW echoes great build quality. Despite plastic being the dominant material for its body, nothing is wonky. The laptop still looks fairly gorgeous thanks in part to its contoured plastic casing. The glowing ROG logo also gives it some flair, just like the red backlit keyboard with highlighted WASD keys. The screen hardly flexes and the laptop can be opened with just one hand. A VGA webcam is present for video calling. On its flip side, you'll see a flap for adding upgrades. It has just two screws, but removing and putting it back together is a bit difficult. As for ports, a couple of USB 3.0 slots go on the left along with a USB 3.1 Type-C port, which is a surprise. On this side, you'll also find an exhaust, an Ethernet port and an HDMI port. The SD card slot is hidden at the bottom. On the other side is one USB 2.0 port, ports for a microphone and a headphone, and a DVD drive for those who still like their games on discs. The inclusion of a DVD drive gives this laptop a good amount of bulk. Its thickness and its 2.5 kg weight is not good news for someone looking for portability. I know gamers are very fussy about their keyboards, so those who buy this laptop will probably be connecting their own keyboards to it. For others, its proprietary keyboard should be of no discomfort. There's enough room for your palms to rest, and the keys have a good enough travel distance as well as delayed actuation. The only gripe I had was with the arrow keys, which weren't properly spaced out. The trackpad is nice and roomy. I had no problems with it while browsing. From the time I started using this laptop up until now, I haven't stopped appreciating its awesome display. This 15.6-inch 1080p panel is extremely sharp, and being of the IPS type, it provides fantastic viewing angles. It is also sufficiently bright and features an admirable contrast ratio. The speakers are a bit of a concern if you don't use headphones. They aren't adequately loud and their audio is very shallow. I guess it's one of those areas where Asus has done some cost cutting in order to keep the overall price down. Most gamers won't mind since headphones are the way to go for them. Nothing special here. Windows 10 is running the show with its home version, 64-bit of course. A useful utility is the Asus Gaming Center. With it, you can create gaming profiles and change them on the basis of the kind of game you're playing. In these, you can instruct the program to disable the Windows key so that it doesn't take you to the desktop accidentally. You can even disable or enable the touchpad among other things. Asus has updated its Game First 4 app and version 4 of it exists on this laptop. It's basically a tool to help you optimize the network connectivity for lag-free online gaming. After all, everything depends upon the performance, doesn't it? Being a gaming laptop, the ROG GL552 has a lot of expectations on its shoulders. It handles them very well. The model we have here came with 8 gigs of RAM and an Nvidia GeForce 960M GPU. We ourselves went ahead and added another 8 gigs of RAM and an M.2 SSD to make the performance smoother. So the impressions we'll be giving you will still be of the top end model. The most demanding of games will run on ultra settings but with unplayable frame rates of less than 20 FPS. I had to play The Witcher 3 on medium settings to get a frame rate of 60 FPS. On high settings it dropped to around 30 to 40 FPS, while on ultra settings things became very shoddy. GTA 5 stayed consistent at 30 FPS only on medium settings. All things said, the bottom line is that the GL552 lets you play high-end games with ease, but with a compromise on visuals. It's a fantastic machine for amateur video editors though. This laptop's 7200 RPM hard drive is pretty fast by hard drive standards, but it's nothing compared to the speeds you'll get with an SSD. I would hence advise everyone to go for the SSD model by paying a little extra. Well, this is at the end of the day a gaming laptop, which means you shouldn't expect too much from its battery. The 4-cell removable battery pack of this laptop keeps it going for just about 4 hours if you're not gaming. And if you are gaming, I'd recommend that you do that while charging it. Because if you don't do that, the laptop will automatically switch to the onboard graphics card, rendering your high-end games almost unplayable. You can change that in the power settings menu, but then your battery life will drop down to around 1 hour. This gaming laptop kept all but one area cool, that is the exhaust cage. It blows out some serious steam while gaming. Guess this cannot be avoided when you put so much power inside such a small machine. A big win for the Asus ROG GL552VW is its facility for upgrades. This increases its lifespan by quite a margin. Its bright and vivid display is a plus too. This laptop does let you play the latest high-end games, but not on high graphical settings. Here's the tricky part. You can easily build a way more powerful gaming PC at the price this laptop is selling at. So in my opinion, you should only buy it if portability is absolutely important for you. If it is, this is a great budget laptop for you. Due mainly to its price, it gets a solid 4 out of 5 stars.